What's up, it's your boy Gong? Welcome back to another video over here on the channel. Today we're gonna try out a new game. It's No Man's Sky. I've played a couple times just to test things out. We're gonna go into custom mode. You hear some thunder. I'm in Florida and it is thundering. Get rid of the tutorial mode. So the custom mode, it skips the whole tutorial thing, blah blah, all of that good stuff. Like I said, I've played it, tested it a little bit. See if I like it. I like quiet, peaceful games that we could just explore and just not have any time frame of doing anything. Just chill. No? Yeah. Alright, so let's see where we end up. Oh, we're on a dark one. Alright, now, just quick run through. Let's just have this do its thing. Left trigger. If you hold left trigger, it goes into your helmet. You could analyze mode or you could do target mode. If you do left bumper, actually no, right trigger, put right joystick, you push it in. It gives you waypoints on the map. So which direction is my ship now? Okay, so it's down there. Okay. So essentially, it's like you can harvest resources. You take the resources, you make stuff, things like that, right? So we have to find where the ship is, get that, do our thing. Alright, so we have some hydrogen there. This looks very hazardous. It is. It's a hazardous flora, which means it's a plant that will eat your arse. Alright, get some oxygen from that. Oh, this is, I think this is sodium maybe? No, it's just, you could turn these into sodium, I believe. Just get a couple of these. And as you can see, the laser I have, it has a percentage, so you do lose power from it. Now if you do right trigger and then hold on, left trigger and hold on right trigger, it gives you what the rock is. So it gives you the name of the rock, tell you what it has. Ferrite is actually all of these resources are very useful. So anyways, head towards the ship. The ship's down there somewhere. Hydrogen. More hydrogen. What are those balls? What does it say? Sac venom. I don't know what that does. And then you do have creatures on here. Alright, 1 of 7. Oh, let's get this one. See what this is. Ferrite, yeah. So ferrite, dihydrogen, two resources that you will see a lot of. What's this? How do you? It says hazmat gauntlet required. Okay, so we can't just Okay, cool. What's this thing? So more is just regular, just stone. Ferrite and the ship is like way down there. Alright, let's get over. Oh, that was loud. Alright, so the ship's down there. Somewhere there's hydrogen. Alright, so from what I understand, the things on the left where you see the green bar, and the white bar just above Edax Sono, I guess that's the planet we're on or the location on the planet. That has to do with the top one is either like the temperature of the planet and like how like your fortitude almost, or it can be radiation. I think it can be heat as well. So it just depends on what planet or time of day and stuff like that, right? What the heck kind of plant are you? You are huge. Oh, so this gives you condensed carbon, which is also another element. Yeah, I mean, it obviously it's carbon, so it's an element. Just get all of this. Condensed carbon is actually really useful for a lot of things that we do. All right, so let's get to the ship real quick. It's just down here. It's like a crash site almost. One thing I realize is the if you take off. Oh, that actually hurt. Yeah, if you take off from here, you won't be able to find this location back. As that's I don't know if that's just me or maybe yeah. All right, so let's just gather. You hold X in close locations like this, it will literally just, I guess, kind of auto search your stuff. Let me show you. Say I hold X, did one box, two box. It goes on to the next one, which you can't do because it needs some kind of pass. We can do the damaged machinery, take this from it. When you're close to the ship, you can actually put stuff on your ship that you find just by upgrade modules, blah blah, life support module 1. Oh, that's good. That's actually really good. This thing, I don't know what the hell this is. If I tell you I know what this is, I'd be lying. Broadcast, but every time you spawn in, that happens. So, not spawn, every time you, because every time you start a new game. I haven't been on a new planet before, so I can't tell you if it happens. Upgrade your module. Okay, continue. Nice. Okay, whatever. Let's go in the ship. No, what we need to do is we need to get off the planet, but in order to do that, we're gonna need the warp. This thing. It's called the hyperdrive. So we need to make a warp cell or a warp hypercore. Things aren't too difficult to do. We need copper. That's probably the most. So we have to make this. It's use chromatic metal and condensed carbon, right? The problem with that is it's actually super hard to find copper. Some of these resources you can't really like readily see them, but you know if you search the land you can. So there's another machine up here. Let's go get the stuff from that. C plus, nice. Okay, that's good too. Let's get rid of this. All right, to fix this, you go into your inventory with the left menu button, right? You go over to multi-tool. Oh, we do, and then if you click on it, it's gonna ask you to charge. It uses carbon or some other things. All right, so exosuit, that's at 93, life support. So all those things require certain things like carbon, oxygen, stuff like that to recharge your energy basically. I know most people are like, oh, well, why'd you just play the game without learning all of this? Sometimes I like to know what I'm talking about before I know what I'm talking about. So I only did a brief amount of playing. Like I didn't go through a whole thing and go to a different planet or anything of the sort. Viscous fluid. So we're too far from the ship, so we can't put it on the ship. See, just say you're out of range. Good to go. Nanites received. That's another creature over there, but I think they might be too far. Is that copper? Please be copper. That is copper. That's exactly what we need. Well, one of the things that we need. And these things, these creatures, you can actually tame them. All right, let's get the... If you hit Y, it switches to a manipulator tool, which is like, it can craft these kinds of things. Because if I do the scan, this shows you how deep the copper deposit goes. And you just use this thing and, you know, gather it. It kind of deforms the ground, so it's like a terrain manipulator, I guess is what it's called. Kind of doing a lot of damage, I guess, but we need the resources to fly off the planet. Dang. All right, so that's no more copper. That's sulfate. That's copper. All right, cool. So I think that's enough. Well, not enough copper, but that's quite a bit of copper. Let's go back in here, see how much exactly. We have 377. That's quite a lot to farm into chromatic metal because we need, like I said, we need a chromatic metal. So I'm gonna try see if we can just get that done in this episode and get off the planet. By the time we leave this planet, we can go to another. What kind of plant are you? Let me take a look at what we need to craft all of these things. So if we go here, all right, to craft this, we need antimatter is the condensed carbon, which we have enough of, and then the chromatic metal. Now, I think to make the chromatic metal, it takes, we have to go put down the thing to see, but let's, yeah, I did do that one already. All right, let's get this thing done real quick. Let's do the portable refiner. That's what you use to make refined materials. What's missing? Metal plate. Duh. So go back into menu, select one of these little squares, and you come down to metal panel. You create one. Then you go back out, up arrow under the directional pad. Like that. Boom. Then we put fuel in, which is going to be like carbon or whatever. So put the carbon in. Put copper. And we need to make, let's see how much, it's like make 100. Not 100, but it's like do like 60. All right, I don't think I'll need that again on this one, so we can take it up. But let me just confirm that. Let's go here. Can we really only make... All right, so we can make 2 units. Let's make the 2 units. What do we need to make more? More chromatic and more condensed carbon. So we need to go get some more carbon. I need 4 of these at least. I don't know how much how much the thing uses fuel like for each time we boost that. I don't know. So I want to make enough so we have enough. All right, let's go get the carb. What are you? Wow. Okay. It's not wasted on that. Let's do this. So why we're not getting like the condensed carbon like we were before? Am I too far? All right. For the toxic protection, right? I could go back to the ship, or I could put some sodium on there. And that does it. That gives me. All right. I don't want to have to make the the other carbon we need. I just want to be able to harvest it, the condensed carbon. Right, so how much do we have now? Right, so can we make one more? We need more chromatic. All right, cool. Let's just collect some more carbon just in case. What is this? Advanced mining. So how do we upgrade that? Hmm. Maybe that's something we should look into. Anyways, let's get back to what we're doing so we can get off of this planet. Let's get some O2. We always need O2. The heck? Alright, so copper. Boom. If let me take these things out because I don't know if I pick it up. If I pick up the mining, the refiner, if I'm gonna lose everything. So let's just do it this way. Return and then push the right joystick to pick it up. There we go. Oh yeah, it does give us back even the carbon. Let's go in here. Go here. Go to Starship. Then do this. Oh, I need to create it, right? So if I go back to here, can I create one more? Yes, I can. Stack that there. Here. We need oxygen and ferrite dust. So we need more rocks. Let's go get the ferrite dust. And then we should be done to get off of this planet. That rock should give me enough ferrite dust, I guess. Go here. Press that. Go back here. Create that. And now I need one more. What's missing? Ferrite dust. So 25 ferrite dust is what we need. And that's 25 ferrite dust right there. Go here. I need 5 more ferrite dust. Let's just mine all of these or most of these. Alright, so that's 3 warp now. So that should be enough. Let's go get off of this planet. I think if we get in the ship, we can see... Let's see. And we have to take off. So let's take off. Slow down immediately. Let's do the up arrow. Or down arrow. Okay, galaxy map. Can't do that until we're out. Let's go here. Alright, let's get out into the atmosphere. And then let's slow down. Now we can look at the galaxy. Well, let's just take the scenery in, I guess. I don't know. Galaxy view. Ooh, we are actually far from everything. So we are there. Oh, that's far. Oh, we can warp there. Why does it... Let's just go. Which one is the closest? That thing is the closest one, right? Can I... Can I see any planets? Oh, there we go. We can see that one. Can we go towards this? All right, let's just warp to this place. Should we go to the space station or should we go here? Probably should go here. Some communications, incoming transmission, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. Can I scan this place? All right, so we should go here then. Can I warp there? That says 1 hour. Is there any way to like hyperdrive here? 8 minutes. All right, I'm gonna work on getting here. Just catch you guys in the next one on this. Actually, we can start setting up. Thank you guys for your support.